Nowadays, there are many new games coming out, and we are invested in these games due to its characters, or by its intriguing plots, or just the nature of the games itself. And due to this, we are emotionally invested in these characters and games. The Last of Us game series is a perfect example of companies exploiting characters and changing plots and narrative to gain. What, you guessed? Money. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I didn't even play the first one yet, to be honest. But I've read about it and I know it's a great and fantastic game. They're releasing part 2 pretty soon, and now there's been a leak of information about the game, and a lot of diehard fans are not happy. The first installment of the game landed in the company big bucks and rewards. Now the IP is knows it's making money and it's just cash cow. So what will the company do next? Make a sequel, and now with the sequel, they know the demand is so high, they can make the game, movie, or anything you hold dear and alter it how they see fit. Put less of an effort on the game to save cost, to create the game, sell the game, increase profits, because they know you as the consumer are so invested, you're willing to spend your money no matter what. And we're not just talking about games here, we're talking about movies as well. For example, the Insidious series, specifically Annabelle. The first Annabelle was okay. It wasn't bad, but it was better than most horror movies out. Annabelle Begins, or was it called Annabelle Beginning? Something like that. Annabelle 2, let's say, comes out, and it was amazing. It was great. There was hardly any flaws in the movie, and it's a horror movie done right in all aspects, in my opinion, of course. Now we are invested in the character Annabelle, and we want to see more in the next movie. The company knows this, and what do they do with this? They have a part 3. Annabelle comes home, and what happened? What happens to that movie? I saw that movie. The movie is trash. But guess what? The movie company knows it. They made their money, and you can't get a refund for that ticket you just spent. That's it. That's how they take advantage. Another movie real quick I want to talk about is the recent 2018 Halloween movie with Michael Myers. That scene with the babysitter taking care of the little boy, and the reaction of the kids seeing Michael was just it was just ridiculous. Did this suddenly turn to a comedy? I thought it was a horror movie. It was over, I can't even, what was it? It was so fake and ridiculous. I understand that should be comic relief, but geez, they really overdone it at that point. They completely destroyed the tension, and on top of it, the movie was not even scary at all. One last thing I want to point out, and one last game, is Final Fantasy VII, the remake. It's getting a lot of criticism from hardcore fans. Just type it in YouTube, type in Final Fantasy VII sucks. You see a lot of people saying, not a lot of people, but there's quite a few videos on it saying that the game sucks. I'll be transparent and say I played 93 hours of the game and it's amazing. Most people are saying it sucks because it doesn't live up to the original, or it will never top the original. That's fine, you can say that, but you have to remember a lot of people wanted this remake and waited for a long time for it, and what did Square Enix do? The company? They released it. With that being said, here's a problem with Final Fantasy VII. When it's downloaded, this game is huge. When it's downloaded, it's 80 to 88 gigs, right? It's a huge file size. So what they do with the game, they're gonna split it into parts. So yes, I played $60 for the game, and now I have to probably pay another installment of $60, or maybe another installment after that of $60 just to finish the game. Not to mention the deluxe editions. Oh boy, you're looking close to almost $500 on one game, maybe even more than that. But this is another way companies makes this profit. It's smart, but for those who bought Final Fantasy VII, technically we bought an incomplete game, and now we have to pay almost close to $180 to enjoy the full story. I wonder why they couldn't put it on multiple discs, come with like a 7-disc game, or I think the original game was 6 or 5 discs, the PlayStation version one, I don't remember. Interesting. So with that being said, companies don't give a damn about your feelings. They just want to make a profit by any means necessary. But that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Peace out.